Hey Latchkey kids and driving mutants, I'm Lady Shasha, mistress of the snark. And today I want to talk about one of my favorite horror films of all time, Return of the Living Dead. This is also a request review courtesy of 80s Movie Network on Twitter, who says, "Wow, at HorrorFreq, your new What Did I Just Watch review and update is incredible. Very impressive production quality too. I want to recommend you do an updated The Return of the Living Dead. Also, don't forget about 80s workout horror." I did not forget about 80s workout horror. As a matter of fact, I have reviewed Death Spa and Killer Workout. But let's get into Return of the Living Dead. Our main characters are Freddy and Frank. They work at Unita Medical Supply, where they sell cadavers and skeletons and split dogs. Then we also meet a group of young people that are Freddy's friends. They are looking for a place to hang out. Frank tells Freddy that Night of the Living Dead was real. It was based on a chemical spill at a VA hospital in Philadelphia. The chemical 2,4,5-trioxin from Darrow Chemical Company leaked into the morgue and reanimated the corpses. He takes Freddy to the basement and...
Hey, these things don't leak, do they?
Leak? Hell no. These things were made by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
To this day, whenever I hear mention of the Army Corps of Engineers, this is the scene I think of. And that's when the great score kicks in. Remember the people that were looking for a place to hang out? They decided to wait for Freddy to get off work in a nearby cemetery.
Hey, we gonna party tonight or what?
Yeah, we are gonna party.
Well, where? Where are we gonna party?
I don't know, somewhere.
Hey, we could go to the park.
Oh, no, we can't. The cops said they'd shoot us if we go back in the park.
Yeah, and I ain't in no mood to die tonight.
I like death.
I like death with sex. How about you, Casey? You like sex with death?
Yeah, so fuck off and die.
These characters are one of my favorite things about this movie. I really like that they are young people, but not necessarily teenagers. There's so many classic moments in this movie. Almost too many to mention, but I'll try. Let's start with Trash stripping down to her leg warmers dancing at the cemetery. And one of the highlights of that scene was Spider's reaction and dancing along with her. Fun fact, the actress playing Casey was originally cast to play Trash, as she was a stripper before being cast in this movie, but she refused to strip, so Linnea Quigley played the part of Trash. There were some rating issues with the first cut of the film, so Linnea Quigley actually shaved herself bare to get past the ratings board. Ironic. Another favorite moment of mine is Suicide sharing his perspective and philosophy on life.
I mean, I got something to say, you know? What do you think this is all about? You think this is a fucking costume? This is a way of life.
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man?
I would be remiss if I did not talk about the zombie scenes and the horror icon that is Tarman. First of all, if you know me, then you know that I like to see the zombies rise out of the graves. An effect they don't do much anymore because it takes more effort. Some of these newer zombie movies are lazy. To this day, I have yet to see a zombie makeup as good as the special effect makeup done to create the Tarman. Also, what sells the makeup even more is the actor's movement. The actor playing Tarman did an amazing job. Another iconic moment is when the zombies call for more cops and paramedics.
I'm in dispatch. Send more paramedics.
Did you notice something about that scene? I'm gonna let you finish 28 Days Later, but Return of the Living Dead had the first fast zombies. I cannot say enough how great the practical effects are. Not just for the time, but for any time. They still hold up to this day. Especially this skeletal lady who explains that she eats brains to numb the pain of being dead. I love Spider's reaction to her.
Don't be afraid. I'm buzzing in the damn head.
This has social commentary too.
We gotta call somebody!
Who?
The cops!
Hey, I don't want to call no cops. The cops are just gonna kick our ass. Just let's get out of here, okay?
I keep pointing these things out in movies like this and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, because people who complain about social commentary movies are either abnormally whiny bitches, or they just haven't been paying attention. I just wish they would.
Shut up. Shut your ugly old-time ancient ass up.
Horror comedy is one of the hardest genres to nail, and this is one of the few movies that does both beautifully, both the horror and the comedy. At the time of this recording, this movie was available on HBO Max, but I do have a special edition DVD copy. I don't see, it has a little bit of a effect of the hand going up and down, which I really like. and has a lot of special features. Like I said at the opening of this video, this is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. But like I always say, don't take my word for it. Watch it for yourself. Just because I love something doesn't mean you won't hate it, and just because I hate something doesn't mean you won't love it. Until next time.
Oh, great, here's your friend and mine.
Hey, fuck you, ball buster.